Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your October 2022 astrology and tarot forecast. Thanks for joining me here. So I just want to speak about the astrology first. We've got a full moon in the Aries, which is your 12th house. So for Taurus, the full moon on the 9th of October is illumination about possibly your health, your psychological space, your spirituality, your beliefs, how you feel in regards to your emotions and your connection to them with your feelings, and endings, completions, winding things up, things becoming very loud and apparent that need to be culled and ended for you, Taurus, on the 9th of October. So the full moon is quite significant for all of us, but those are the aspects and topics that you will be looking at this month. Okay, Taurus, let's dive in and have a look at what the tarot has in store for you, what you'll be working with and navigating through the month of October 2022. So we're going to wait for your messages. We're going to confirm with a second set of tarot. You can see I'm using the Mythic Tarot here. And then I'm going to have a look at the astrology for you with the astrology deck. And then we're going to be getting some messages from the oracle decks that I have here for some themes and messages from spirit to you at this time, Taurus. So a big month for you, considering the full moon is in your 12th house. So just be aware to be precious with yourself. Be aware of the emotional volatility that may be coming up, or that you're feeling like your cup runneth over emotionally, and with your feelings, things becoming louder in regards to your spirituality. Very spiritual time if you are spiritually inclined. For connection, or things becoming louder and more obvious to you, that needs to be addressed at this time, Taurus. But nevertheless, the 12th house is all to do with your spiritual connection, knowing how your psyche is going, knowing psychologically what it is that is predominant for you with your thought processes, what you need to change or end or complete and move on for a cleaner slate so you can enjoy your full moon next month in your first house. So it's clearing the decks for you. So we open up the month of October with the energy, Taurus, of the Three of Pentacles. It is groups. It's also could be seeing early monetary rewards for a project that you've been working on in a group dynamic. Could be with yourself as well, being an independent project. But nevertheless, it's recognition, and you could be seeing resources and recognition of hard work that you've done to date. This is setting the stage within a group environment or with a group of people. So being recognized for your talents, your skills, your abilities, what you can bring to a whole. So it's obvious with this card, Taurus, that you're valued, and how you work or what you bring to a group, you are very much valued and looked upon favorably. The second week of October, you have the energy of the Temperance. Temperance is a major arcana card, Taurus. Temperance deals with the astrological sign of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, there could be a significant Sagittarius around you, or you could be looking at planning travel, booking travel, thinking about vacations, holidays, and wanting to bring more balance back into your life here. If you're feeling like I'm doing too much work, or I now have enough resources from my work to plan a trip or to bring more balance into my life in the second week. So the Temperance is a lovely energy of bringing more balance back into the heart space. So you could be feeling like there's a significant relationship that you've been grieving or have separated from, and it may be feeling a little bit better now here in the second week of October within yourself, feeling like you're more quieter, feeling more stable. So if you've been feeling unstable in the heart space, this is a very welcome card to have for feeling more aligned with yourself and your energetics. So the Temperance card is a wonderful message to have in the second week for you, Taurus. So we're just waiting for the next messages, please. And next message, please, for Taurus, the third week of October 2022. It's a message, please, for Taurus. Yes, so yeah, we open up the month with busyness, financial rewards within a group, recognition within a group, people working together, projects. So a lot of busyness here opening up the month. So I want to say September could have been a month of setting up new collaborations. Also could have been realizing that you need to invest in yourself, or invest in education, or invest in upskilling to get a permanent position or get into a group project that you've been wanting to. So now this is the energy of here it is, it's happening, stages is being set, and we are all on board. The third week, Taurus, that's flown out for you is the energy of the sun. The sun represents the sun sign of Leo, so there could be a significant Leo around you here. Major Arcana card again, Taurus. So this is a more prominent message for you coming through. The sun is all about healing, vitality, and feeling in line with yourself, like a rejuvenating, creative flow is happening here. Could very well speak to holidays again, feeling very happy, feeling childlike. It's just a resurgence of great energy and vitality around you. Also, again, can speak to health. So with the full moon in your 12th house on the 9th of October, that could be addressing your health as well too. So that falls nicely in that, with getting on top of your health or your vitality and all things to do with the body. And then we close out the month, Taurus, with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords represents the sun sign, because it's male or female, because it is a general reading. Represents the signs of Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, because it's swords. And this is governed by air. So air is thoughts. It could be air travel, planning air travel. Can have to do with legalities as well. So let's just talk about what the Queen of Swords represents in this tarot. It represents giving yourself a platform to be human and not setting such high ideals and idealism that it's impossible for you to reach. So it's an evening out of the mental plane and giving yourself a break and allowing yourself to be human and enjoy the human experience. So if you're quite tough on yourself or have fixed ideas on how things should be, this is a card to let you know that it may be a need for you to loosen the reins on yourself mentally and psychologically, to go with the flow more and not be so rigid in your thinking. So there's a lot of mercurial energy associated with this card. So Mercury's been very busy. Now moving forward, it's been in retrograde motion. So there could be an acceleration with your communication here, Taurus, in the 4th week of October. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's get some clarification cards. We need some more information, please, for our lovely Tauruses about their month of October with the 3 of Pentacles, please. So very grounded energy coming in. Lets me know as a reader that you are focused on improving your finances, willing to put the hard work in, willing to do what is necessary to see a project to fruition in a group. And it is with the Page of Swords. Page of Wands, excuse me. So the Page of Wands with the Three of Pentacles is energy available to see this idealism of yours or this project of yours in a group dynamic actually come to fruition. This is a lot of communication and messages within the workplace, feeling energetic. Also, if you have a lot of different ideas or throwing around your creative side to a group, it's almost like there's so much creative energy available. It's like pick one. But at the very least, all these ideas that you have within a group or a workplace situation that's going on, Taurus, one or two are actually worth entertaining or looked at more deeply. But this is lots of energy and ideas in the workplace coming through and communication. And the second week we have that major arcana card, Temperance, paired with the Five of Swords. Swords again is our mental plane, our mental environment. And the fives speak always to change and adaptation. So you may be aware that you need to may need to change or be more adaptable with future travel plans that you are planning, or a vacation or a getaway for yourself. But this is more like an irritating energy of I would like to quieten myself down. I need to be more mentally in control of my feelings and my heart space. So I need to settle myself down and settle back into bringing more balance for myself or in a significant relationship. But it's almost like the awareness of, I feel like there's more conflict to come around my plans of travel, or I'm sensing there's more communication coming through in a significant relationship that you might be healing from, that could be bothering you a little bit, Taurus, in the second week of October. It's a possibility. It's a general reading. The third week, we've got the Queen of Cups energy paired with the Sun. And so this is health, vitality, feeling great, feeling young, energetic. This is all things sun, all things out there. It's obvious, it's loud, it's happy, it's energetics. With the Queen of Cups, and the cups is, this could be male or female, and the cups represents our feelings and our emotions. So you could be very much, and it also represents the sun signs of Scorpio, Cancer, and what's the other water sign? Pisces. So you could have a significant Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer around you as well. But there's healing here on an emotional level. Vitality coming back with your feelings and emotions. So this could be quite prominent here in the third week, that you are really in touch with your emotional side and also in intuition. So if you're feeling or sensing that something is off with your vitality, your energy, or sensing that maybe there is too much fun or too much energy and vitality, this is like a checking in and instinctually making changes that can help you sustain your health and vitality here in the third week. And then closing out the month, we have the Queen of Swords. So giving himself a mental break in regards to perfectionism, allowing more humanness involved in your situation may be necessary. Can be to do, as aforementioned, legalities, paperwork, etc., red tape, or a significant Aquarius, Gemini, or Libran in your space in the fourth week of October. Message, please, with the Queen of Swords for our lovely Taurians for the month of October 2022, please. Message, please, for the Queen of Swords for Taurus. So to be fair, looking at the reading so far, it's very... There's a lot of heart stuff going on here and bringing more balance and stability in your space is what I'm picking up on with this combination of cards. Yeah, it could be a very significant relationship that might be taking up some space, or your mental space, shall I say, Taurus. Queen of Swords, please, for Taurus, October 2022. Can I have a message, please, with the Queen of Swords for the Taurus? Can I have a message, please? Queen of Swords for Taurus. Well, they're being stubborn here, aren't they, these guides of mine? What's the hold up, please? A message, please, for the Queen of Swords for Taurus. Message, please. Thank you. So the Queen of Swords is with another Swords card, and it's the 8. So you can see that this is a figure here that is surrounded and blindfolded with swords. They're not touching her. She's able to get herself out of here. But this is a stubbornness and needing to let go of idealism. Looking at things honestly and what you've created for yourself, so you can at least have the recognition of how you've consciously put yourself into a cage or got yourself stuck in a situation, and now it's time to free yourself from it. Acknowledge what it is that you have actively participated in ignoring, so you can now deal with it. Get the monkey off your back here energy. So there could be a significant relationship that you have been actively not accepting your part in the dissolution of it, or the dissolution of the connection from this person. This could also be to do with knowing that you've avoided dealing with a legal situation or procrastination in regards to red tape and documents. But now at the very least you can give yourself a break, get rid of all the mental heaviness, and actually look at things head on so you can free yourself from it. So I actually like that for you, Taurus, at the end of October. Liberating yourself from unnecessary and invisible chains of keeping yourself stuck in a situation mentally looping. It's the over-analysis paralysis card. So I like that you might be getting off this hamster wheel, Taurus. So good for you. Okay, so that's the tarot reading that's come through for you, Taurus. Now let's have a look at what energetics are. Well, that was super quick. And the energetics around you. Wow, we've got blossoming abundance blessing your sun sign, your star sign, Taurus, this month of October. Blossoming abundance. This talks of changes coming that are going to assist in making the path lighter for you with your resources and income, your time and your energy. So it's paving the way for a smoother road ahead so you can enjoy the fruits of your labor or what you'd like to create if you felt like you've been stuck or weighed down from a past connection. That now things can, it's almost like the sun's coming out, which is great, to do some healing and emotional healing for you to clear the space so you can bring in a more abundant time for yourself, Taurus, in October. Love that. It is absolutely gorgeous. So that's the energy around you, Taurus, for the month of October. So can I please have an oracle? That was just super, super, super quick. Oracle messages, please, for Taurus for the month of October. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess and the King. This is great energy, Taurus, as an oracle message from my guides through to you. The High Priestess talks of all things unseen. So things going on behind the scenes spiritually that intuitively too, you know, aren't here right now. But it's as if you're aware, and it might be the full moon time for you too, being in your 12th house, of tapping into your intuition and tapping into that instinctual feminine side of yourself to know that there's things that need to be dealt with. It's like time to tidy your house with the king, with the high priestess. So it's like getting your spiritual house in order, getting your psyche and psychological house in order, getting your health in order so you can deal with things without feeling weighed down by issues from the past that you know is now time to be dealt with head on. So you're feeling more in control and feeling more like the king. So it's a combination, Taurus, of intuitively knowing it's time to get your stuff together. It's time to do this for yourself again, prepping the road for your full moon next month in November. So clearing space so you can move on and claim back your authority and feeling like you're more in control and in power of your circumstances. I love that for you, Taurus. It's great. Really, really nice oracle messages coming through. So let's have a look at the astrology cards. What's coming through, please, for Taurus for the month of October with astrology? What are the planets, the houses, and the signs that may be prominent for our Tauruses in October 2022? Okay. So you've got the planet of Saturn. You've got the sign of Virgo, and all we need now is the house. So let's talk about Saturn for you, Taurus. So Saturn is a planet of time. It's the time lord. And time is very fluid. I believe that you see messages when you're meant to and be in places that you're meant to be to assist you on your journey. But Saturn is letting you know about restrictions or possibly some things that are going to take time to free yourself from restriction is the message I'm getting through with Saturn for you, Taurus, in line with your previous oracle cards and messages. And then you've got the 12th house. So things from the past that need to be dealt with. So I would say with this combination here, Taurus, it's time to release yourself from things from the past and get on top of your everyday health and your circumstances with your work. It's time to now let go of the restrictions that are paralyzing you. You've held on too long. And it could have to do with work. It could have to do with your health. So that's the messages that have come through for you, Taurus, for the month of October. Okay, a lot there that has been unpacked and a lot there for you to consider and think about for the month of October. I do hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again for taking the time to watch it, and I will see you in the month of November. Bye-bye.